Coach, if you can just talk about kind of the match overall and tying it going into the fifth and final set. What was that like?
Sure. I thought in the beginning we didn't really do as great a job as we have all year in terms of establishing our tempo. We really like to push balls to the outside. Really like to force our middle, which obviously Lauren did a great job, and then kind of push balls to the outside and really be quick. And we didn't establish tempo like we would have liked. Set 2, we had a big lead, and then they came back kind of fast and furious. And I thought if we could have just pushed through that, then maybe the match would have been a little bit different. Going into set 5, I felt like, okay, we just continue to push tempo, and we struggled with ball control in set 5, so that was a little bit of a challenge.
Questions for Coach or the student athletes?
Lauren and Itza, you guys had career matches tonight. Itza, you had 33 digs, and Lauren, you tied a career high with 22 kills. Can you talk about your last match as a member of the Springfield College women's volleyball team?
It's been a good run. I mean, there's no point on dwelling on anything. I spent the last 4 years of my life playing for one of the best programs in the country, so I'm not going to sit here and be angry about it, because what's the point, I'm happy for everything we've accomplished. It's more than we've accomplished in the past 4 years, so what is everybody upset about?
It's it seemed that Carthage really had difficulties putting the ball away. Did you have some kind of formula, or I mean, how come you were just on it all the time?
I don't know. I just read and react. It's been like that all season, all the 4 years in college. So.
You go to where the ball's going to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need to figure it out so that you can become a coach and teach somebody else.
I was just going to say, I think this year we've really preached the fact that we want to read and react on defense, and Itza has been tremendous for us all season. She's real fiery on the court and has pushed through lots of injuries all season, a pretty big one in the last couple weeks. But it's just fantastic when it comes to where she needs to be in reading what the hitter's going to do and making adjustments. And sometimes it's just we tell her we need to plant ourselves on the sideline and kind of square into the court, and she does it, and she's just been tremendous. So she had a great match tonight.
Coach, you're flanked by 2 seniors. In your first season, we've talked all year about how great the senior class has been for you and leading you guys to a 34-3 record. Can you just kind of sum up your first year as the head coach at Springfield College?
I don't think it could have been better. I think coming in, I said this all year, it could have been a really hard transition going from Joel to myself in terms of what the expectations were and maybe some of the differences, and I think there was a real fear of change coming in. But I think once I met with the seniors and we talked and kind of said, this is what my thoughts are, and they really just jumped on the same page with me. And I think that has a lot to do with our success. I think they really modeled, okay, this is the page coach is on, and I think everybody else kind of followed that. I think this senior class, it's really disappointing for me to see them leave, because I don't know that I've enjoyed a group as much as I have this group. They're different in personality. They bring a great deal to the court. They bring a great deal off the court. And I think their leadership has just been phenomenal. I'm sad that I won't have more years with them, because they're just tremendous women.
Lauren, I'd be interested, you have a weekly blog on the Springfield College website called Torvi's Tips, and you end every blog with, "I love this team." Can you just sum up your senior season?
I mean, it was a little frightening at first. I mean, we had 4 freshmen, brand new coach. It's scary, but I think we all just fell in love with each other. The chemistry between this team this year is something that I've never felt with a team at Springfield before. I mean, we were all on the same page. We all loved each other. We all got along. There wasn't any cliques. We were just one body, just moving all the time. And I mean, they're my sisters now. They're my best friends. Like, I don't think I could be any happier to have played with these girls this year.
Any further questions for Coach or the student athletes?